Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about something a little more lighthearted, a little bit on the fun side. So just open your ears and let's get into it. But before I even start, everything is alleged, okay? I'm not accusing one company or another for anything crazy. These are all my thoughts and opinions, just a purely for entertainment purposes video. And even that can be a stretch. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. So a TikTok mom takes her 70-year-old mother and her 3-year-old daughter to a coffee shop to enjoy some coffee and ice cream on a regular, normal day. And as she's up at the counter trying to pay for her items, her daughter pushes back like the table in front of them and the whole thing falls over and it breaks. So then the coffee shop owner, who is also a boutique owner, who's also a dog washing station owner. What do you call those? Groomers. Why did I say that like that? Okay, anyway, we're gonna get onto all that. This owner of this company, this place, said, you break it, you buy it. You have to pay for it. You need to stay here right now. You cannot leave this coffee shop unless I have your address, your name, your email address, your credit card. I need to see your ID, and I need your social, and I need your husband's number. Just asking way too many details for something, you know. I'm not saying it was petty to break a table or anything, but it's not like she, you know, just stabbed someone in the store and then like ran off or something. But anyway, besides that, I don't understand why, if it was going to get to that scenario of, ooh, sorry for that noise, of needing to pay for a $1,600 table, why wouldn't you just call the cops? Like, destruction of property, it was over $1,000. The point is, you destructed property, or your daughter did, and you're asking for her to pay for it, to be held liable for it. So then, don't you think the cops should have been involved in this? Like, why didn't we call the police? I don't get it. Either way, she was very distraught. She was like super worried about her daughter, because at this point it had brought in like a crowd of people. Like, everyone's like over there huddled around the $1,600 table, and they're huddled around her daughter, and she's just like trying to deal with the owner, like saying, yeah, I'm so sorry, I'll pay for whatever it is, like, you know, but I just need to go check on my daughter. And she's like, well, you can't leave until I have all this information. I need all these things like right now. I guess, long story short, the people of the internet are just, you guys are fabulous. You guys are just like detectives. Honestly, all of you guys deserve like a badge and one of those huge like magnifying glasses. And you guys are awesome at what you do when you go on these Reddit threads and you like scour the internet for some receipts. You guys found out that this console table, this table was actually a console table. It wasn't even supposed to be used as a coffee table, at a little sit-down table. You as a business have a responsibility to provide, you know, adequate seating for your guests that's going to be safe. And this thing was not safe. I'll post a little video of what it looks like right here. The little wobbliness, that's not gonna hold up in court, in a court of law, because it's like, this was deemed unsafe. Like, hey, allegedly, okay, my opinion, my dumb eye observation on the whole situation. Like, it was not only wobbly and not meant to be like a dining situation, coffee table-esque setting, but it was 600 pounds. Like, Dr. Now, someone call Dr. Now. Like, imagine if one of Dr. Now's patients fell on your 3-year-old daughter.
You're not gonna fade away.
Instant termination, like just KO'd. Like, what is that? Cue Mortal Kombat.
Finish her!
Terminate him right now. Okay, that is crazy. A 600-pound table, first of all, shouldn't be that wobbly. Second of all, if it is, mount that dang thing to the floor for everyone else's safety. And I don't know how this mom didn't go off on this owner, saying like, what if my daughter would have been on the other side of that table and like pushed it and it would have like landed on her, like if it would have come back. She would have been seriously injured, if not no longer here. Now we have this business owner who is irate, not trying to let the customer leave until she has all her information so that she could pay for this $1,600, 600-pound console, table console. Meanwhile, this place is not just operating as a coffee shop, they're operating also as a dog grooming station, dog grooming agency, which I don't know if like what health codes that violates or does not violate by having both businesses at the same location. And it is also a boutique, so like you could just be like, hey, I need to get my dog a haircut. I'm also craving my little afternoon caffeine kick, and I mean, I want to go shopping when I got that little jittery caffeine buzz. So hey, you found the spot that does all three, right? It is so crazy, but whatever. In today's day and age, people gotta hustle. People gotta have 3 or 4 or 5 businesses running in one location, baby. Same rent, 3 different avenues of income. I mean, yeah, like that's called the hustle, I guess. My whole thing is that this mom was super polite, even though she wasn't being treated that way. She said there was only one employee, and I don't know what his name was, but that there was only one employee that was like, you know, just kept trying to like, you know, calm the situation down, saying like, don't worry about it, like, is everyone okay? Like all the things you're supposed to be saying if you're a professional of a business, just saying. And then the people that everybody else was treating her poorly, was really like attacking her for this, which if you see from the video, that little 3-year-old girl, who probably weighs like, what, 35 pounds, barely like touched at the table. Like, your table should not fall over that easily. Maybe it's because it's this wide, or this thick, like long, and like this wide. It's like not meant to be, it's meant to be up against a wall. It's a freaking console. It's not meant to be a table. I was mortified because I'm a mother of 2 children under 5, and they get into a lot of things, and they have been known to break a thing or 2. And I always like bring this broken thing to like the business owner, and I'm like, hey, my child, they broke this. I'm more than willing to pay for it. I'm so sorry. And then more than not, I want to say 100% of the time, they're just like, don't worry about it. Let me just take it. It's fine. We'll damage it out. Like, it's no big deal. Like, you know, whatever. And I have never been told to have to pay for something, but also my children have never broken anything that was like over, you know, like $1,600. So that's a whole different ball game. But don't you have business insurance? Like, how are you operating under 3 different businesses and not have like business insurance to cover things like that? Like, that's a business expense, right? Or am I wrong? Listen, and I'm not saying that I condone every parent that just goes out there and they treat like, you know, treat it like a vacation, that their child is in public. They're like, oh, well, like they will deal with the wrath of my children. Mama needs a break right now. I'm out here on a smoke break and having a little sippy sip of something. So I'm not going to really watch my children. Not condoning that kind of behavior at all. Those latchkey kids can get into some real hairy situations, and you absolutely need to parent your children when you're out in public. But things happen, especially this. Like, she was sitting there waiting for her mom to come back with her treat, and her mom's just paying. And like, she tries to push the table back, which is pretty common when you enter like a booth and it's too tight. You like need to like push it back to like make you fit in it, kind of thing, you know? And like, I don't think that she did something that wrong for it to have toppled over so easily. And then again, this business took the TikTok streets to post some videos as some clapbacks. Let's just put those right here.
Charge a woman $1,600 for a table that her daughter broke. Now, I was on vacation. And the table, this one, in another video that was posted like 5 years ago by the Hazelnut Cafe, the table rocks when people lean up against it. This table was not safe to be at a business, let alone children around it. And I'm surprised the table lasted 5 years.
And I'm sorry, but like the professionalism is questionable at best about this business. Like, how are you making like lemonade with your whole hand? You know, your elbows deep in this thing, swishing it around. It's giving off like, have you guys seen Good Girls? When she was like, oh yeah, my boss forced me to stir the chili with my hand because I had dropped the spoon in there. And when I brought my hand out, the Band-Aid on my arm was no longer there. I mean, it's given that kind of a vibe, okay? Some sort of health code has to be in violation there, because I would not want my lemonade with the side a little like scribbly arm hairs just drizzled on top of that thing. Just me? I don't know. But as always, guys, here on this channel, we're not really like taking a side or demonizing one side or the other. I totally get, especially in today's hustle age, that you're trying to make every penny count. So as a business owner, yeah, I'd be concerned if somebody had broken my $1,600 table. Watch your children, watch your kids. Don't let them run amok. Don't let them be a freaking animal in my office or in my place of business, you know. But at the same time, I just don't know what exactly business insurances cover in those kind of situations. I want to say it's just a deposit and you get that covered. Like, hey, they broke this thing. It was a business expense. Write it off to the tax people. The tax fairy takes care of it. They send you a check. All is good, right? But then this mom, I don't know if she's suing them now or what the situation is with all that. You shouldn't be having to like hold somebody hostage until they hand over quite literally their whole like life on a platter of like social security, address, email address, name of my first pet, like favorite color, mom's maiden name, like it literally, like, why are you? If it was that serious, I would think like an authority would have to be the one to be asking those kind of questions. And like, that's why you get law involved. Like, you don't deal with this on the civil level, you know, that's why you call the police. Just saying. But as always, guys, I presented the evidence to you. What do you guys think about the whole situation? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Why do you think that? I'd be curious to have a little discussion down below because like I said, today's was a little bit on the lighter side and I think it's pretty obvious like what's going on here. But still, I'm always down to have a little chat down in the comments. Thank you guys again so much for joining me on this journey and I hope to see you guys in the future.
Glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you